Yikes.
All right, latest news. Boom. Proof of stake is done. Okay,
Fucking
what do you
thumbnail.
think of the what do you think of the thumbnail?
That's pretty funny. I like that. That's pretty
All right,
funny.
so we did it. We've been listening to you. You
Much
gave
simpler.
feedback last week.
Yep.
Yeah, and hopefully you'll appreciate all of them tonight. But we've really taken what you said on board. We respect your social media side very much. All right, let's chat about this. So first of all, congratulations to everyone involved, right? Because to pull this off, such a big thing on a live system, such a complicated thing without any hiccups is incredible. Yes, they did take 4 years of testing. um, so, like, they say measure twice and cut once. Well, they
Oh God.
measured 1,390 times and cut once,
Yikes.
but at least they cut once. So I think it's really important to know, yes, there is like a huge power benefit to this. So from moving from mining with proof of work to proof of stake, no one can any longer say that Ethereum is not good on the environment, right? And we're going to look more into that. However, everyone needs to know that this is the first big step in a 5-stage plan of their roadmap, of Ethereum's roadmap. So we've now had the merge. There's then going to be the purge and the surge and the freaking God knows what they're saying, shorting. I mean, these words are just terrible. And that's only going to happen in years and years and years. So this is a massive step in the right direction, but is in no way the end of the race by any stretch whatsoever. So people must know that this has no effect. This particular change of from proof of work to proof of stake has got absolutely no impact on the speed of the network, and it's got absolutely no impact on gas fees. The next stages on the roadmap, in theory, should greatly increase the capacity of transactions and greatly reduce the gas fees. This was not that. This was simply a move from proof of work to proof of stake. So that's the one thing. The other thing that we got over here, this was, and I saw this because in South African time, this happened at like 8 in the morning. Most Americans were sleeping, but I was around and I saw this tweet because I follow Vitalik, and it was really cool. I mean, it was really surreal. He says, and we finalized. Happy merge to all. This is a big moment for the Ethereum ecosystem. Everyone who helped make this happen should feel very, very proud. That was his tweet as it went through, and I really liked it. I got quite excited.
You know what it felt like?
Yeah.
I was gonna say it felt like I've done a couple podcasts with like the Dapper Labs and CryptoKitties guys, and they're like one of the first ever NFT things, and they were just kind of like at the beginning of everything, and them telling the story of what it was like doing the CryptoKitties thing before NFTs were a thing. It kind of feels like that in the same same spirit of like we're early at something, like this is a big thing. Like people don't realize how big of a thing this is. This is like quite possibly the biggest event ever in the history of crypto ever, besides like the birth of crypto, you know?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And I'll tell you something. I saw like, because he tweeted that, but then I was on a call with a whole lot of developer guys, like celebrating with, sort of sitting with them all watching it together. And they were saying, no, it's going to take about 15 minutes from now to make sure it does go perfect. So yes, the main trigger was pulled and it went through. And then after like 15 minutes and everyone confirmed, yes, it's perfect. ETH was about 1,650. And I thought, I almost FOMOed in. I thought, oh, it's going to run. It's going to run. I was, and then I held myself back. And I think it might have run if the NASDAQ was good that day. But the NASDAQ, that was the day that the figures came out, the CPI numbers came out, and everything crashed. And I think that just took the wind out of the sails. But it stayed at 1,650. It really did. It was like 1,6. It went to 1,650 and stayed there. And then the CPI numbers came out and everything went to shit. So I think the timing was unfortunate as far as that goes. It could have really had a pump.
Dude, I remember I was trying to swing trade ApeCoin when it was like all in the news, and I was swing trading at like $16, $17, $18, sell some at 18, buy back in at 15, buy back in at 16, sell some at 17. I was like, this is so stupid.
Yeah. The other big thing about this is that this particular change on Ethereum, effective immediately, Ethereum is now deflationary. So instead of the miners getting a portion of ETH, be getting paid in ETH for doing the mining, they are now burning, for every transaction, they are burning some Ethereum, which makes it deflationary for the first time in history. And that's another significant thing about this move from proof of work to proof of stake, which is really interesting and really, really positive. Yeah.
Mm.
And then if you have a look over here, there were just some of the Twitter announcements. Over here, excited about the merge, one of the coolest examples of sustained, ambitious, technically difficult open source development. Congratulations and good luck. No one is talking about it now, but the merge will reduce the need for Solana by 99.5%. I don't know about that. Solana is really doing well at the moment. I don't know enough to comment on that. Yeah, so I think it's really cool, and I was really, really excited about it.